Hello there. Welcome to Pony the Interruption. This is going to be a really fun panel. We've done this at for those who are still coming in, take an index card and a pencil.
All right.
Okay. So what we want you to, basically the purpose of this is you're pretty much going to be deciding what we talk about. So, do you want me to move, Pinky?
No.
Okay. So what we want you to do is write down a topic of discussion about something pony related, be it from the show, from the fandom, just something pony related. Write it down on that index card, and then once everyone's done that, we're gonna put it in this lunchbox, shuffle around, and draw at random. I'm gonna set my phone timer for 3 minutes, and we'll spend 3 minutes talking. You guys want to do 3 minutes? Yeah, we did 3 minutes.
Always left so much to be desired.
Yeah, we did.
Perfect.
We did 3 minutes when we did this panel at Fiesta Equestria, and we did it for 3 minutes. So let's do that here. Okay, so yes, just whatever you want us to talk about. All we ask is please keep it age appropriate. So yeah, I know it's all your fault. So yes, PG for pretty graphic. All right. So anyways. I'm just gonna get the timer ready. So you guys, just take a second to fill those out, whatever you want us to discuss, and whenever you're done, raise your hand and we'll come by with the Luna bucket.
I like questions about fictions.
I like the fin fictions.
I like the fictions.
I like those fictions. Alright, 1 second. Alright, it's ready to go whenever they are. 3 minutes? It doesn't have a 3 seconds function. Does it? No, it's 3 minutes. It's hours and minutes, you dork. Okay.
3 seconds.
Actually, let me have this so I can get these peanut butter crackers that I so desperately need.
You need them now, are you?
No, but I will. This is my breakfast.
How are you doing today?
Okay. So, anyways, yes. Raise your hand whenever you're done, and wow. Okay. That was fast.
No, we walked in.
Okay. Yeah, I just saw you come in. Basically, what you're going to be doing with that is write down anything pony related, like write a topic of discussion that you want us to talk about. Something from the show, something from the fandom. It doesn't matter. All we ask is just keep it.
Oh my.
Just keep it age appropriate. I know, right?
The second chick for me.
Hey, we're out of pencils.
We are?
Yeah.
After like.
Okay, then guys, you gotta share. You gotta care.
We should find a pencil.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, anyone who has already written a thing down, can you just give it back to Danny over there? Wow, I did not expect that to happen. You're out of pencils. Okay,
Pencils.
so just fold the index card up, hold it up, and when you're ready, please fold them. Yes.
Think you guys would
We
enjoy
want
that?
to open it up and see what it is.
If I answer everything in the voice of Brayburn, would you like that?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
He's got this infinity for Braver.
That's just a slight problem.
Oh, really?
Welcome to Appalooza.
There we go. There we go. Thank you.
Welcome to Pony the Interruption. Where the questions don't matter and you like ponies.
You just gotta fold it up, that's all. No, you're fine. There we go. Anyone
You know, they
else?
say I got a real
Oh,
problem.
you're done.
Every time someone new shows up in town, I just have to show them everything.
I need one of you guys to be another chick too. I need 3 chicks.
Nobody else is nominating.
Okay, so, is there anyone else? We good?
Nope.
You're done.
Surrounded by men.
Huzzah!
That's fine.
Should I
So,
be scared?
is
You
anybody
receive no points.
is anybody still confused?
I'm scared.
Okay.
Always.
I would appreciate, yes. We do reuse these. Alright, thank you. So,
Buzz.
winter's coming, Sharon, and I'm busy bee. Buzz.
The only
Okay.
question I'm not going to answer is that one night in Tijuana with Darren Do and Trixie.
Oh boy. Anyways, so let's go ahead and get this started. If you still have, does anyone still have an index card or pencil? Awesome. Okay, so first one, let's do this.
I hope we get a drawing.
Huh?
Remember that one? We got a drawing on one?
Yes, we did. Someone actually, and also that one that got like really, really fancy word art. That was really cool. We got some artists. All right.
Calligraphy.
The first one is
The master and.
Jack Harkness.
oh.
Okay.
Okay.
I think it's good because I can actually kind of answer that question.
The Master and Jack Harkness.
I have no.
Wait,
I don't
you
know
say
what that is.
the master? You said?
Yeah, the Master and Jack Harkness.
Well, that was the thing is like I know like I just got into Doctor Who, so I wouldn't exactly know a whole lot about that.
How far are you?
Fires of Pompeii.
Okay, no. Yeah, I don't think the master was
Oh well.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna hold on to this one.
Martha was before.
I'll hold on to this one. I owe you a discussion about it. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. We will hold on to that one.
Wait, do you? Okay. So that I guess no.
We'll save it for later.
Doctor Who?
No, we'll save. What was that? Oh, it's a cat.
It's okay, Bray, bro.
Okay, so
It's okay, Bray.
It's just
This
a favorite
one.
show.
Oh God.
What is it?
Best and worst pony.
That's a great one to start with.
Timer starts now. Okay. So best and worst pony. Trixie, who is your best pony to Trixie?
You'll never guess who my best pony is. Silver Spoon.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
Shrek.
Is it really Silver Spoon?
No,
It's not? You're supposed to not lie on here, dude.
it's Trixie. If y'all guys didn't get you.
Nerd.
Just don't forget, we have to answer the worst pony clause too.
Yeah,
And we're contractually bounded to always answer the worst pony clause.
Worst pony is Luna.
Oh, you got some fighting words. You got some fighting words. Anyways,
Yeah, that's probably its worst. Honestly.
Yes. Trixie, I'm fine, but tonight you might want to sleep with one eye open. Anyways, for me, best pony is actually a tie between Rainbow Dash and Twilight. Yeah, love those two. Worst pony. Oh man. See, I don't like that because there's only like a small handful of characters that I don't care for. And there's such cliche answers like Gilda, Prince Blue Blood, Diamond Tiara, the characters you're supposed to dislike. So, I don't know, like I kind of have a, I guess a, not necessarily jaded, but biased version of that. What do you think?
Just choose one, Steve.
Fine, Brayburn gets on my nerves. He really, really, really gets on my nerves. How's that feel?
Is that why your eye was twitching? Was telling you about everything?
Yes,
What?
absolutely.
All the wonders of Appaloosa.
Pinky's
I
gonna
can't see
fall
how
apart.
anything can be better than that.
Well, Brayburn, who's your favorite pony?
Favorite pony is Lyra.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna. That's his current.
Anthropology.
That is his.
Don't forget, he's the big fan fiction guy.
And worst pony?
I think at the same time it can be Lyra.
How? How does that work out?
Yeah.
Well, fan fictions.
Because
that-
those are canon.
Hold on. Is this gonna be your answer for everything? Is like when I ask a how or a why, you just go fan fictions. Because that is cheating. That's
In this case, I guess I'll be serious. Okay, I really do like Lyra. Worst pony is... I don't know. That's such a bad, horrible question. Why do we have to ask this?
It's. I think it's one of those things that's just purposely meant to start getting fighting words. Because
Well-
you say any worst pony, you're gonna get at least 9 bros going, oi! Then just fighting words.
Well, I always really liked Rarity from season 1, so Blue Blood probably got on my nerves the most.
But Blue Blood is supposed to get on your nerves. Okay, so next question or card, whatever. This is best background pony.
I wonder what he's gonna say.
Gee, timer starting right now. Board. Okay, so for me, honestly, for those who know that my handle and everything, you might find this shocking, but it's Daring Do. Oh my God.
Not a background pony anymore.
Yeah, that's true. Fine. Okay, if not Daring Do. I don't know. Like I like them all. Berry Punch always makes me laugh. Berry Punch is good. Everyone loves Derpy. I do love Vinyl. God, I hate this.
Here, why don't you think about that? We'll
Yeah, I'm gonna be lost in thought. Go ahead and listen to them.
It's actually Doctor Who. That's easy. I mean, he's an awesome background character, and there's just so much that's come from him, and it's actually what got me into that wonderful, wonderful show.
I hate to say it, but I think my answer's like not like as default and also as like, yeah, you got a good point. I'm probably gonna say Doctor Who's too. Yeah, exactly. It's like, yeah. But yeah, because again, that's the thing about ponies and everything is sometimes it's got the nickname the Gateway fandom because it gets you into so many other things. Because it got me into Doctor Who ever since like eventually I got a curiosity for Doctor Who and I started watching it and it's like, yeah, it's a really good show. I like it. I'm not very far. I'm still on David Tennant, but.
Did you actually get to? You watched it?
No.
Because of bonus now?
No, I've seen one episode, that's it though.
Yeah. It's funny because I had Doctor Who on my hard drive for years and I'd never watched it.
Really?
Yeah, way before I even got into ponies, and it took Doctor Who or ponies to finally.
You're speaking to the mic when you do that.
It took basically getting into ponies to finally get into watching the 4 seasons I had on my hard drive for years.
You had 4 seasons on your hard drive that just sat there and gathered dust? Wow.
I'm a busy person.
You're either
He's a busy bee.
you're either a busy bee or a professional procrastinator.
Hey, do you see the hat?
Yes.
I'm Mrs. Nesbit.
Back on topic, I guess my favorite would be Derpy. I just think that she's just friggin' adorable.
Derpy is absolutely adorable. Some of the fandom voices I've heard for Derpy too are just great. What?
Epic muffin time.
Oh God, yes, yes. I love
Mother of me.
No, what's a new video that just came out not too long ago that like as soon as I saw it, I was like, are they doing what I think they're doing? Yes! It's Silly Philly's muffins. What would you like for breakfast, Derpy? Muffins! Good timing.
And on left.
No, this happens a lot. It's like, we'll be on something really, like, right in the middle of a thought and then bang. It's like, wow, that's terrible timing.
Just wait until we get like a really philosophical question.
It could be this
And I
one.
won't shut up.
Oh God. It's just a one-word response. Pinkamena.
I think we had this last time.
Did we?
Timer starting now. I don't know if we did or not. Did we?
I think we did, yeah.
Pinkamena? It really makes this so difficult whenever it's like a one-word response and it's just have that good luck. It's like, oh God, what do we talk about? But for Pinkamena, I guess what we should start with is just talking about the episode Party of One, which first time seeing it scared the living bejesus out of me.
Yeah.
And I also got a very scared feeling during Mod Pie whenever her main deflated again. I was like, oh no, it's coming back. No, no!
I just want to interject with one line that I just came up with on the fly. Pinkamena Diane Pie. El Diablo.
El Diablo.
Hide
I like
your
it.
kids, hide your wife. Pinkamena Diane Pie.
That's
A haiku for you.
That's pretty catchy. Let's see. When people think of Pinkamena, probably the first things that come to mind are like, Party of One, Cupcakes, Mr. Fiction Expert.
I haven't actually read Cupcakes.
Really? How about that? You know what? How about that?
Just go ahead and read it.
Okay, fine. How
I
about
haven't read Rainbow Factory either.
really?
Wow.
Okay. Oh, we got a late entry. Sweet.
Oh,
Two late entry.
But that's awesome. I'm glad we just brought those up. I really like fan fictions.
I know you do.
But one little personality quirk from a show like that, and it spawns that much content.
Exactly. I mean, how did Lyra get started? Just by sitting like a human. Anyways, for Pinkamena, Trixie, you've read Oh no, we had this discussion. You did read Cupcakes.
Yeah.
Okay. He and I are actually on the opposite spectrums of it. Since we're going to talk about Cupcakes for Pinkamena. I personally do not like it, but he likes it. So let's hear why you like it first.
The imagery is great.
Unfortunately, yes, it is. That is okay. While I did say I do not like cupcakes, I will say that is the one really positive thing about it. The imagery is fantastic. Unfortunately,
And also just like how much it has affected the fandom. This one.
yeah, it is. It has like a major fun. Oh my God! It even got, huh?
Shock factor.
Shock factor indeed. It even got on top 22 non-gaming creepypastas.
Really?
Yes, it was like, for the first one, it was like number 8. It was like, really? Really? They even got like a little Discord SFM animation for it. I was like, you guys went all out with that, just for cupcakes. But mainly the reason why I don't like it is, yes, the imagery is great. But, and it's not biased because it's Rainbow Dash getting killed. It's like, no, it's not like that. It's just, the reason why I don't like it is because there's
Still PG.
Oh, we'll never know.
Yeah. I guess.
Tune in next week's episode. I'll tell you later. Okay, next one. Please don't be a one-word response. It is blank.
So, let me tell you about Blank
Guys, you
Place.
don't understand how deep this is. We could go on and on about this.
The magical wonders of the universe.
Alright, so we got, this one's got a lot of words on it. Oh, good lord. Shipping. What ponies, personality types, etc. Basically, be specific. SFW, ... sad face. So,
There's no sad face in there.
so basically, I think
I
it's
did not read this verbatim.
okay, timer starting now. Basically, I think it wants us to talk about our ships. The ships we like, the ships we don't like.
We need Matt Hill's response.
Oh God, I remember that from who was here last year for Matt Hill and Sam's Q&A. God, Matt had just like the best answer when somebody asked him about shipping. Cause see, Matt had no idea what the term meant. Like someone raised their hand and was like, yeah, how do you feel about shipping in the fandom with certain characters? And he just freezes like, I guess so long as the characters are in nice, safe crates with air holes in them and they get to their destination on time, it's okay. And I'm like, Matt, God bless you. Anyway, so as far as like shipping, do you actually ship anybody? I don't know if you do.
Actually, yes.
You do?
Recently, I've never shipped anything before until I saw a picture of Lyra and Brayburn together.
Seriously?
Seriously.
You know, and yet I am not surprised.
I'm shocked.
I'm not surprised at all. I am shocked. Anyways,
Cheese pie.
really?
Cheese
pie. Okay. Soren Dash, all day, every day.
You know my favorite.
That is my OTP.
My actual favorite is Spadge.
Is what?
Spadge.
Spadge?
Spike and AJ.
Spike and AJ.
Spadge? Is that really what it's called?
That's just what I call it.
That sounds like a really disgusting food item. It's like, what will you have for dessert? I think I'll have the Spadge. I don't know. The cook's been having some problems with that lately.
Sounds Indian.
It does. Oh my god. Spadge. Okay, yeah.
Jello with red snapper.
Honestly,
Skills.
like, I like the Spike AJ ship too. It's nice. I think it's cute. I know a lot of people out there are very gung-ho and flag waving about Sparity, which is fine. That's great. It's just, I kind of like the Spike AJ one. You know, for the most part, ships are totally fine with me so long as they make logical sense. Like, I've heard
You have to have something.
With Trixie?
Trixie and a mirror.
Yes. Trixie and Amira.
OTP. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, like, I've heard some ships that like make no sense at all. Like, is anyone familiar with the ship Sombra Shy?
Somber Shy.
That makes no sense to me. Like, I don't understand it. I recently stumbled across a comic that ships Cheese Sandwich with Trixie. I know
Trixie Sandwich.
Trixie Sandwich. It's like the strangest thing. But yeah, like there's a lot of ships out there that I'm just
Donut
Sure.
Joe and Trixie.
oh
Luna and my OC.
what's up? Oh great. All the main 6 and my OC. Like I also you see how aggravating this can be? Okay, next one.
The next victim. Please.
Yes, next victim. again, another one with lots of words. Oh, good lord. Why can't you give me Trixie, and can you all sing Frozen good?
No.
No.
I have a feeling I know who wrote that.
I do too. That's the thing, is I have never seen Frozen. So,
What?
I've never seen...
Let go of
You must die
Trixie.
now for not saying it.
I haven't seen it either.
That's the thing, is I know we're getting a lot of scorn for this. We're getting a lot of scorn for it, but guys, just let it go.
You haven't started the timer yet.
Yeah, it's because we don't really have anything to talk about with this one.
Well, it's a two-parter, so
Is that-
we can easily answer.
Well, no, you're not getting Trixie, Amy, by the way. So you're not getting Trixie.
Is that the end of the discussion then?
Sure, why not?
Can we discuss how much he will fight over Trixie?
I have the next one.
He's choosing the wiser path. Move on.
Best and worst websites, best and worst fanfics. Okay. Okay. Now, again, with the websites one, we really gotta try and keep it PG. This is gonna be hard.
I can't think
Okay.
of anything but the really bad.
Timer starts now. Oh god, this is actually.
I'm just gonna go and say EQD is the best one for me.
Yes. Okay. Let's play it safe and say that kind of stuff. EQD, Everfree.net. I really do like Everfree. Let's see.
I don't really know any bad.
I got a worse.
That's what's the thing is like websites in general. Like I could say, YouTube is pretty good. I don't know.
Worst website, I got one. ebombsworld.com.
Oh my god! E-Bombs World. Oh my god, that is so nostalgic though. Like,
Yeah.
no. Those were like websites I grew up with. I grew up with E-Bombs World. Does anyone remember Killfrog.com? Killfrog, it was great. And
I forgot about Killfrog. Wow.
yes, Newgrounds, yeah. But, Stick Page, but for me personally, when it first came out, I was a diehard Homestar Runner fan. I loved Homestar Runner. Yes, Trogdor.
Absolutely.
Alright, to the next fanfics. I think that's
Okay, yeah, so let's talk about our fanfics. I'm gonna go ahead and get like the simplest one. I recently went on a bit of a fanfiction binge. I like to read a bunch of one-shots, and I found some really, really good ones.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know. But my personal favorite so far is, it's a cliche answer, I know, but I just love the story, is It's My Little Dashie.
The first one I've ever read, too.
Really? Yes, I love My Little Dashie. But like I said, a lot of one-shots out there I would highly recommend that are really, really good, or just drop that hysterical. Normally I'm not into crossovers, but I found one that was really good. It's called For Queen and Country. It's My Little Pony and James Bond. It's actually pretty good.
My favorite fanfic of all time is actually, and it's actually the reason why I think I love Human and Equestria fanfic so much, is one called Through the Eyes of Another Pony.
I remember that one.
Yes.
I know a lot of people are really, really, really big sticklers about Human and Equestria fanfics, because that's I think that can actually be not necessarily a touchy subject, but just one that's like, you gotta watch what you're doing or you're really gonna get some groans.
Yeah, he's just a really good example of how to do it right.
We have to find half of them in Google
I was
Docs.
saying-
Well, yeah, there's the original and then there's the new re-edit.
I was saying,
It's
'cause
weird. He became a car salesman and then he just didn't have time to do anything.
Oh, so
Like,
if they continue to pass that, I haven't read it in a while.
really.
well, he started rewriting it and then he did a little bit after the end that he had finished up, I guess, and then he put on his blog that he became a car salesman, and ironically enough, a little while later I did too.
There's a fanfic.
No, I didn't even get to say the bad one.
Fanfiction I gotta recommend it because it's absolutely hysterical. Facebook buys Ponyville. Really funny.
I like the picture on that one.
What?
Twilight's face on a
Yeah, it's just Twilight head desking. It's great. Alright, so what do we got? Why do you think Spike loves Rarity?
Why does it?
What's not to love?
Time starts now. Because the show does it for us.
What's not to love about rares?
She...
Well,
well...
She's too much of a trauma queen.
She has her moments, but then again, every pony has their moments.
She is hilarious a lot of the
That
time.
is the thing. Is my personal opinion. I think Rarity is by far the funniest character in the show. Like anytime she's on screen and she's getting ready to have dialogue, I cannot wait to hear what that marshmallow is going to say. I love Rarity, and God bless Tabitha St. Germain for such a beautiful voice with that. And that's the thing. We have yet to have a bad Rarity episode, so that's great. But
Yeah, Tabitha offers a lot too, I think, in her own regard. Has anyone ever actually read any blogs or interviews with Tabitha St. Germain? Just anything? Okay.
She's by far the weirdest person I follow on Twitter, but
Yeah.
God, I love her. No, Tabitha and M.A. Larson. Those are like my favorite people to follow. But anyways,
So yeah, Rarity and Spike. That is an interesting little dynamic. He kind of summed it up. The show just kind of makes it happen, but I wonder if that dynamic would ever really be there. And I think that's kind of why you kind of see this weird relationship that they have budding between each other. That it seems like Rarity is interested, but not so much. It's hard to say.
I really hate to like try and crush that ship or something. It's just from what I'm observing, I just don't think she is.
Rarity is an enigma. She is an enigma.
Whoa.
That's what makes her so good.
Yeah, there you go. But that's why I really like the episode Simple Ways. But first of all, the episode is really, really funny. One of the only bad things I can say about it though is it had such a missed opportunity with that, especially with the Spike Rarity thing. Is how that scene where Rarity is oogling and ogling over Trinderhoof. And she's like, "Oh, Spike, you don't know what it's like to have to obsess over some pony and then just not even pay attention to you," or something like that. And the only thing we got out of it was just Spike looking at the camera like, it's like, yes, that was funny, but you could have done so much more with it. Again, this is my personal opinion. The episode overall was great.
This question kind of, I'm thinking about it, it's got me wondering how shallow that relationship actually is.
What, Spike and
It just
Rarity?
doesn't seem like it's been developed very well. If there's actually anything there, I don't think it really has tried to elaborate.
Hey, don't
on it.
tell-
It's more like a joke, I think.
Don't tell Spike that.
Hey, I'm just saying that. I'm just going as I see it. It's just an opinion.
Okay. He doesn't ship Sparity. We don't. There we go.
Yeah, it's coming from the guy who likes Lyra and Brayburn being together.
Because of a fanfic.
No, actually, because of a picture.
Oh, it was? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. This one's got a lot of scribbles on it. Ponymon. Actually, I do have something to say about this.
Gin Pokemon?
Timer starts now. Oh god, what was that video? It wasn't called My
I know
Little
which one you're
Pokemon.
talking about.
Wasn't called My Little Pokemon, was it?
Well, you're talking about the one with Rainbow Dash.
Yes,
right?
Dash Ketchum.
Yeah.
Dash Ketchum.
Have you ever seen outside of Fluttershy and Twilight being in that role, the Pokemon trainer? I don't think I have.
No, I don't think so.
And Dash too was that video.
I did see this comic I really like of Fluttershy as a Pokemon trainer, where it's like, yeah, so Fluttershy, she's got Red's hat and everything. She's like, all right, Fluttershy, so you gotta go out and capture all the Pokemon and everything. She's like, okay. And she just sets the Pokeball down on the ground. It opens up and all the critters just come in and everything and just get the Pokemon. She's like, did I win? I was like, I like that one.
That's exactly what I think about too when I hear the word Ponymon. Is exactly what you just said.
Did I win? Well, yeah, in that regard, I think Fluttershy would probably be the best for that.
Now, as a crossover, that is probably one thing I have not read yet, and I'm probably going to make a point to look it up now.
I think, yeah, I haven't done it either. Oh, actually something I really wanted to do, I really want to get back into Pokemon. I haven't played in forever. But one of the things I wanted to do was, I wanted to make an Elements team for six Pokemon. What I wanted to do was have a nice balanced team with that and name every one of the members, kindness, honesty, loyalty, etc.
I think I might know what the question was about now. There is actually a game out there, a ROM hack, Ponymon.
There is?
Yeah, just what you said just reminded me of that. And the one thing I have looked up on that was that they added a few elements to it as well that I thought was really.
The worst ROM had that.
Really?
It was so bad.
I know a guy who's actually, you know what? I don't know if I'm allowed to share that information. I probably screwed it up. I'm sorry. Never mind. I didn't say anything.
Well, I only seen pictures. I haven't played it. And the one thing that I thought was cool is that they threw in extra elements outside of loyalty, generosity, magic.
Why is there always a seventh element?
No, there's more. They actually have like elements for Apple Bloom.
Oh, okay.
Apple Bloom, Skidaloo, and Sweet Bell.
How many?
What they would be, which is courage. I can't remember the three, but I thought that was neat that they had those extra three and it actually fit.
For the kitty markers, was it? Yeah, was it courage, power, wisdom?
Triforce.
Was it really that? 'Cause that's kind of what you're making it sound like.
No, one was courage. There was two others, but I don't think it was the Triforce.
And I say until then, to me, they're power and wisdom.
It might have been actually, because that actually makes sense too.
Sure, why not? That's funny. Okay, so. Oh, wow. Okay, so. Plushies!
The one sensitive topic.
There's only one thing I have to say about that.
One of my triggers.
This is my input. Where's yours?
I lost mine.
You know, it's actually really funny though. We did this panel at Fiesta Equestria, and we had this Pinky plushie with us. And for those who went to Fiesta, did you go see the Traveling Pony Museum exhibit? They had a really cool thing going on. But one of the things they had was they had a massive Pinkie Pie and Fluttershy plushie, like about as big as you. Yeah. It was massive. The thing weighed like 65 pounds, and it was really, really cool. And we were right after it was this panel that we were doing, and we were just.
Inkino from that museum came around with the Pinkie Pie.
We were just sitting there chilling, talking and everything, and we see this Pinkie Pie, this massive Pinkie Pie going on. I'm just looking at him, I'm like, oh god, what is that thing? It was like, for like scale, take this, what do I compare it to in here?
Compensation.
The projector screen. This thing was massive.
Holy.
And it took didn't it take like two people to carry it?
No, she was carrying it by herself.
She was?
Yeah, you're right. It did kind of hurt your ego there.
It did. Because I love my Pinkie Pie plush, and I looked at that and I was like...
You realized that you had been doing it wrong all along.
There are so many jokes.
Maybe you're not getting my plushie.
Do I want to take you out for dinner just to get it?
There are
Fine.
there are so many jokes I want to make off of that, but we gotta keep this PG.
So, I'm not crazy about anything that's like this size or anything that size. I actually had a little bitty Lyra, and I don't know if any of you went to Fiesta Equestria 2013, but I was actually carrying her around in the top of my hat everywhere I went.
I called it the flying squirrel because it's laid out like this, and you threw it at me once, and it made like a noise. So ever since then, your little Lyra was the flying squirrel. That's awesome, and I personally am on a never-ending quest to find a Rainbow Dash plushie the size of this.
So the other sad part of that story is that the lady that made those particular plushies is not making them at all anymore.
Yeah.
There's a GIF going around on the internet, or pretty early on in the fandom, and it had like a little vinyl scratch on a record going around in circles. Does anyone remember that at all?
Yeah, that thing was so cute.
That's the plushie basically. But it was Lyra instead.
Aww.
That lady doesn't make those anymore.
That's cute. Did you ever see that? I think it's the same one with the record. It's wooden toaster spinning around.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was also really cute. Okay, so next one we got is. Oh, you're gonna have to take this one from me because I have never read Past Sins.
One of the first ones I've read.
It's NYX from the Past Sins. Nyx.
Yes.
I haven't read it. I just said that. Timer starts now.
Whatever, nerd.
I haven't read it either, so.
Okay, well, I guess this leaves me. All right, and I think I can kind of cue you in on what it's about, and probably give you something to talk about. It is an interesting
It has something to
idea.
do with like Luna, right?
Well, yes and no. It basically has to do with the nightmare that did possess Luna, and how there was basically good and evil inside the nightmare. Nyx is basically a filly that was a result of her good side coming out from a botched ritual. And basically it's a story about how Twilight takes her in and pretty much becomes her surrogate mother.
Oh, that's nice. The only things I know about it is it's very, very popular, and I mean popular enough that it got its own hardback cover.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It gets dark in the end too, but it was one of those few fan fictions that when it came to the ending, I didn't feel like it was rushed or anything like that. Now, a lot of fan fictions that I have read are like that. They end too soon, or the author was like, hey, I don't want to really write this anymore. Probably the perfect example of that is, if anyone's read it, there's this one out there called Hands. It's another...
Is it about Lyra?
It's another human in Equestria one, and no, it's actually about... it's kind of like a slice of life type story, and it's just misadventures of a human in Equestria with the Meat Six, essentially. But the very last chapter, all of a sudden, the guy is like really old, and all the ponies are really sad that he's going to die, and it's like...
He's suddenly old?
Yeah, like the story was going on normal. They
I'm saying, how
like
old
the
was
lead
he?
up to that.
How old was he when he started? Like 17?
Yeah.
Really?
But leading up to that point, they found a way to actually turn him into a pony, and then after that, it was the next chapter and it was over. And he didn't elaborate at all on what his life would be like as a pony.
So he died as a pony.
Dies of old age as a human.
Okay.
Yeah. No. Anyway,
The
back to the original point. Pessins did a lot of things right, and one of them being my pet peeve is that things end too suddenly or they don't end right.
I think that's kind of the perk of reading a bunch of one shots is you don't exactly have to worry about pacing like that too much, because I mean it's a one shot. Like I've only read like a small handful of like chapter-based fanfics, and For Queen and Country is one of them. And I was like, yeah, this is really good. I felt like it was paced nicely, and so I personally haven't really had that much of a problem with something ending too quickly or ending, just lazily, I guess, if that's an appropriate word for it.
Yeah, just sudden. But what do you think, Trixie, about that dynamic? I really liked it because it had that whole idea of the nightmare being something more than just... well, whatever.
What do you think?
It reminded me of the comic book when Nightmare Rarity came out.
Yeah.
Oh, Nightmare Rarity.
Is that really what it's called? Nightmarity?
Yeah, nightmare.
Okay. Let's see. Oh wow, the lack of genre diversity in fan music. Wow.
You got this one, right?
Let's find out. Timer starts now. Let me think. What do you guys think? Because
Well, I feel like it's diverse, but there's obviously a very big genre that stands out that everyone is familiar with. Yeah, mostly the like techno, dubstep, and house beat. That's really predominant, but there are acoustic players out there,
thanks.
and I have nothing wrong with that.
No, it's just thank you.
But
I needed that.
and then there's a few people that I've seen that actually have done rap as well.
Yeah, there's some really good Brony rappers too.
A couple like metal guys.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like instrumental
And some really good country.
I've heard of
So
Apple
really, the
Family
thing
Feud,
about this,
country.
the more I think about it, I'm actually gonna have to like really disagree with this topic, because I've listened to a lot of the fan music, and I think there is a lot of diversity in it. I mean, yes, there is a lot of dubstep in it that's just, your simple wub 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 with one Fluttershy, yay! Oh, it's a pony song, there you go. But, well no, that is true, a lot of it is done like that, but something I've noticed is, and I really, really like this, but has anyone else noticed that there's a lot of trance Brony music out there?
Yeah.
That stuff is great. Like Night Breeze.
Yeah.
Exactly, Night Breeze, and I absolutely love Naysayer, if anyone knows that. Anytime Naysayer puts something out, I can't wait. She sure showed them Where I Belong, great trance songs. There's another one that I really like. Evening Star, yes. There's another one. This is what happens whenever you spend like late nights just listening to Everfree. Like Everfree Radio is like, they'll put on a trance song or something, it's like, you're trying to make me go to sleep, aren't you? But yeah, again, like I said, there's a little bit of everything in this fandom. Like, for me, like what I'm trying to do, my music, I'm trying to get like a rock and blues kind of thing to it. I haven't heard a whole lot of blues.
Remember that ska version of Pinky's Brew?
Yes, that was really good.
Yeah.
I actually did find a really good blues brony song by a group that calls themselves the Blues Bronies, called Breakfast in Bed, if anybody knows that one. Very, very, very catchy song. I'd go look it up. Wait a minute. Panics. That's the other trance person I was thinking of. Panics is great. What?
Nothing. I just started thinking about something completely off topic.
Okay.
I'm going to talk about it here.
But yeah, that's the funny thing is he just recently wanted to get into pony music, so he sent me on Skype. He was like, "Hey man, can you please like music?"
And we'll never know.
And we'll never ever know. Well, see, the problem that's coming with this is we have 2 cards left. So I'm thinking after this, unless people write some more in, we'll do what? Oh, you have it? I thought you was handing out the index cards. Yeah, sure, go ahead. While they're doing, yeah. Where's that blank one?
Yeah, we have a bunch.
Yeah, hang on. Here, use this one. There you go. Okay, so
Wait, Daniel might have some.
Trixie, I think this is payback for you.
Hey Daniel, can you hear it, Daniel?
I don't think he's out there. Hey Trixie, does this bring back memories? Yeah, that's what's up. Okay, you know what? Actually, I do want to talk about this one because it's an inside joke for us. Time we're starting. The question is, why does Trixie suck so much? Why this is so funny to me?
We should let him start.
Yes.
Go.
Are you sure? Okay. The reason why this is so funny to me, and whoever wrote this, I like your sense of humor. But there was a convention. Was it you? Danny, was it you? I take back everything I said. I'm just kidding, it was funny. But yeah, basically what happened was the first time we ever did this panel was at a convention called Animation Celebration, which was up in Louisville last March. And we were just getting ready to get this panel started, and these two weren't the ones who did it the first time with me. I love having you guys though.
Whatever.
Okay, fine.
I can feel the love.
But thank you. But you sure didn't at this point, because we were doing this panel, and I was like really excited because in my head it's like, oh, this is gonna be so much fun. Like we're gonna get some really good suggestions. I wonder how this is gonna go. The very first slip that we get is like, all right, let's see what it got. And it reads, "Why does Do the Daring Do suck so much?" And he signed Trixie. And I look over in the corner, I was like, this is like, so you know what? This is payback. It took us a lot of months, but it's payback. Listen, I'm tired. My brain is fried, so I can't math. But yes, it took us some time. But yes, that's funny.
All right, so
Daniel.
seriously,
Pass you.
if we look at it and see why Trixie.
Let's analyze this.
Let's analyze this.
Let's
That's not
analyze.
fair. You didn't answer it when you pulled it out of the hat.
Well,
Sure
you
did.
know what? You didn't have me up there at the time. Because I probably would have looked at this and would have been like, well, let's see. What kind of faults do you have?
Well, then why do I suck?
Let me write a book about it.
I think we're talking about Trixie from the show, right?
Oh, by the way, Anarchy!
Oh no!
Yes, anarchy! That's why.
Dude, Chen, you better go pick that up.
Shall rise again.
That's also an inside joke that got started with us.
That's still a Twitch-based Pokemon thing.
Okay, well I haven't
It
seen
is.
I haven't seen Twitch plays Pokemon, so I don't know. So I'll take your word on it, but it's like I'm still ignorant to it. But yeah, we were at a
Helix fossil.
sure, but never mind.
We didn't even get to talk about.
We'll
next time.
we'll spare him. Don't worry. Nightmare Nights will rip him apart if someone asks it again. I'm just kidding, Trixie. I love you. Anyways, FOE Fallout Equestria. Oh, okay.
You did the title drop before I got a chance.
Huh?
We're gonna back up and act like that didn't happen. Fallout Equestria.
There you go. All right, timer starts now.
I know nothing, by the way, so.
I am a big Fallout fan, but I have not read Fallout Equestria. If only Avery were here, he is probably like his ears just perked up like.
I've read it.
You have?
Yeah.
All of it?
Yeah. Took me like a month. Homestuck took me longer.
Only a month?
Yeah.
Non-stop though.
Well,
Yeah.
dude, well, by all means, go on then.
Yeah, this is actually back when I first met you guys.
Really?
When I was reading it like constantly, I could not stop. It was so good. I just loved every second of it. And this is coming from a person that I don't know really anything about the Fallout genre at all. I played Fallout 3 and kind of got bored and stopped playing it.
Really?
Yeah. But the story, Fallout Equestria, was really interesting, had me really enraptured, and I decided to stick with it. And yeah, I just, usually when I get into something like that, I'll just keep reading it until I'm done.
Little Pip's a mare, right? I have no idea.
Yeah, Little Pip's a mare.
Okay, just making sure.
Deal host.
Sure.
We so miss you.
Spoilers, I guess. Maybe. Is it? I don't
Now,
know.
if you are, from what I hear, if you are a fan of the Fallout genre and you've read it, there are a lot of references to all of Fallout games, apparently.
Yes.
Really?
Yes, there are.
And stuff like that. Just,
Okay.
Man, that really totes my goat. Let me
Give
tell
me,
you.
give me the long and short of it. Like, what is like a very, very brief summary about what Fallout Equestria is about? Like the main central conflict.
All right. This
If
is
you can answer that.
TLDR. It's about a mare who doesn't know her place in the world and ends up saving it.
That really is TLDR description.
That's what it's about, essentially.
Yes. That's deep.
Yeah. She basically, to kind of elaborate on that, she gets a cutie mark of a Pip-Buck, and a Pip-Buck is basically the Pip-Boy that you use in the games to manage your inventory and whatnot. It's a multi-tool. Now, her flank is her flank stamp is basically the symbol of a tool that's a multi-purpose. Now, for a cutie mark to appear that way, that could be devastating. Because, well, what does that mean? What does that really imply?
It'd be
Because
like
the Pip-Boy is used for everything. It's like you get a cutie mark of a like cell phone.
what do I do?
Cell phone does a lot of stuff.
We had we had a talk like that the other day. Actually, we had it yesterday. It's like, God, how bad would it suck if you were a pony and your cutie mark was like just a square?
Yeah.
What do you do with that? It's a square.
Stacking boxes together.
Oh, that's hurtful.
She has
I worked as an overnight stalker. I worked as an overnight stalker at Walmart for 7 months and hated it, so that hurts.
At Walmart specifically.
It's your cutie.
Well, I didn't do it anywhere else, so Walmart. But so this is the last one. Actually, we have never run out before. So let's see. Ooh, I like this one. Your headcanon. Okay. I personally love headcanons. Since this is the last one, can we spend a little while longer on this?
yeah. I got a question.
Yeah. How about this? I gotta pause it. Here's an idea. Since we ran out, oh, you're writing? That's cheating. I got an idea. Dude. What? Yeah, sure. We just whip. Okay, how about that? Does anyone want to write some more?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I just realized we don't have too much time, but yeah, go ahead. Oh, is this? Oh, we got an hour and a half. Cool. Sweet. All right, yeah, let's do this. Because what I was gonna say was,
Who needs a pencil?
yeah.
Pencil.
See, what I was gonna suggest.
He has a pin.
What I was gonna
Look at
suggest.
this fancy man over here.
We put them all back in the box and revisit them. But I like that idea. Okay, so anyways, all new ones, put them in here. And while you're doing that, we're gonna talk about headcanons. Okay, timer starts now. Okay, it was mainly ponies that just started to get me into headcanons and everything. And I've heard some really, really good ones. Like, there's one I heard about Scootaloo that makes, especially after Twilight Time, makes tons of sense. It's the one where it's pretty simple, and it could probably be a well-known duh, but I still like it. It's the idea that she's the only pony we see with a scooter. There's no scooter shop. She clearly knows a thing or two about engineering, so did she build her own scooter? Just a really simple one, but I was like, I like that.
One of my favorites is Trixie was working with Maud at the rock farm.
Yeah.
I really like that one.
One of my favorites actually is the fact that the headcanon that Silver Spoon is actually really, really, really nice. Like, I actually think, thank you. I actually think she is legitimately nice. Exactly. And again, it was Twilight Time that kind of amplified on that. No, it was Family Appreciation Day, because when Granny Smith is giving her story, she's the first one who starts clapping. Before any pony else, it's Silver Spoon is the first one to start clapping. It's like, I like this. I like this a lot. Thank you. Ooh, it's got a picture on it. Thank you.
I like drawings.
I like to draw things.
Yeah, actually.
I like to draw things. I'm just really bad at it.
Probably one of my favorite headcanons is something that develops story on Bluebud, of all ponies.
Do go on.
So he basically, the way that it approaches it, it kind of depicts him in a different light, and basically the way he treats rarity and why he did it. Essentially, to me, it seems like in the show at face value, he just comes across as this is the way he always is. But I think what he actually is something different entirely. He wants to manipulate people, yes, and he definitely does that to Rarity. And this is why I brought up the face value thing, is because he's actually meaning to achieve some sort of goal with her. I think he was just trying to keep her away the whole night, just being the way that he was, for whatever reason. Now, to go in further on that, there's actually a fanfic out there that talks about, what is it? Has anyone here seen Groundhog Day? Yeah. All right. So Groundhog Day is a story about Bill Murray. I don't know his character's name. In this case, they cross it over with his character, and it's a story of redemption for Blue Blood, and actually coming back as a redeemable pony in the universe.
I would like to see that. I haven't read anything about Blue Blood being.
I like to see Gilda get redeemed.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, so thanks for this brand new batch, guys. Let's see what we got out of this. Aw, man, I don't really have a whole lot to say about this one. Pony mods, video games.
I know a few.
Take it away.
All right, so well, we already talked about Ponymon. There's also Final Fantasy VI, the Pony mod for that one.
Really?
There's basically they replaced the sprites with a bunch of the characters from the main six, and Final Fantasy VI is actually a pretty good game to do that with, because there's just so many characters in that game. Then there's the Minecraft mod. The Minecraft mod that pretty much these people, they made the server and you can literally travel Equestria, which was pretty cool. Server's always full though, so I gave up on it.
They should totally make that where it's just like Minecraft, except the only difference is you get a button mashing Sweetieville skin.
And then we have the Skyrim mods. Let's not forget
I
those.
can't contribute to those. I can't do that.
Dragon Fluttershy.
Yes, the massive dragon Fluttershies. Anytime they have remorse, yay! yay, and breathing the fire is, you're going to love me! That is horrifying. Oh, another one I really like. Did you ever see the one with, where it's Pinkie Pie, with the Pinkie Pie mace, and she's running around Whiterun, clobbering everybody to smile, smile, smile? It is so demented.
She has a bow that shoots heroes.
I think it was modded after one of the Daedra artifacts too. That big mace you get, I forget what it's called, but it's like
Mace
really-
Windu.
What did you say?
I said Mace Windu.
Get out. Get out now. Yes, God. I thought my puns were terrible. My God.
Did I win? Did I win the game?
You win this.
At your panel, no. So, all right, we're gonna go off on a little tangent here. I realized very recently how much he says puns, and normally I love puns, but
He hates me, though.
He takes it to a whole other level. I just started getting angry one day.
I make so many puns that it's come to the point where I don't even realize I'm doing it. Like sometimes I'll just make puns, and as soon as I say something, I'm like, oh crap, that was a pun. I didn't mean that. I mean, I'll take whatever credit you give me, but that was not meant to be. But yes, I
Other
have.
plenty mods out there. I'm sure there's plenty more. Does anyone want to shout out any?
Yeah, you guys have any that you personally know about? That is like, oh yeah, I really like this one.
I can think of Pony Games
Do what?
after the ones I've
Well,
listed.
Fallout.
Oh,
You know, that doesn't surprise me.
Containment unit, or whatever that containment game on the computer.
has anyone modded 5 Nights at Freddy's yet to have ponies?
5 Nights at...
Yes.
Oh, trust me, if it was just 5 minutes at Freddy's, then maybe I'd play that game.
It's just you running out the door.
Huh?
5 minutes at Freddy's. It's just you running out the door.
Head to the door.
That game is terrifying. Alright,
Yeah,
so
you've never played it.
I've seen plenty of gameplay footage of it, and that's already enough to make me go, ah!
Yeah, the other night we played it because we just got it on my friend's laptop, and I sat down and played the first night, got about 40% power, and had Ducky and Bunny in the hallways, and I was like, I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore.
Hey Brayburn. Second night is brutal.
I'm on the 4th night, so yeah.
You might get a kick at, hey Brayburn, you might like this. What are your favorite cars? Also, if you were to decorate it with a pony theme, what would it be? Timer.
Scion,
You sell
Scion
cars.
TC, cement gray, with a bubble key mark.
Derpy, really?
Derpy.
Okay.
Well, there's that. There's several that I've seen that I would do. There's also the Dodge Dart. It comes in lime green color, perfect for Lyra.
The highlighter or
It's like a lime. I think it's the wrong color. It's close enough.
Dude.
I'm not gonna be picky.
Have any of you guys ever been to A-Fest? Anime Fest, it's the anime convention up in Dallas. I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago. I want to say 2, but we were up there. It was the first one where it was at the Sheraton Hotel, and there was this jet black Lamborghini there. Yeah, there's this jet black Lamborghini there that had
It was a red, black Alicorn OC.
God, you're right. No, it was this jet black Lamborghini that had like the coolest Rainbow Dash art I've ever seen on the front. I was like, oh my God, that car is so awesome. I want to buy it, but I probably can't count that high. It is so glorious.
Someone had an old body style Honda Civic that was like sky blue.
Really?
With rainbow dashes like all over it. That was pretty cool.
They rainbows.
Is that yours?
on the one out in the parking lot?
Yeah. Was it a Honda Civic or am I wrong? Okay.
They rainbowed.
It's like half black.
Yeah, I think so.
They rainbowed the dash out of it. But yeah, that car was so cool. And you know what? The funny thing is, it was actually kind of in the style of your shirt. Yeah, it was like, oh. But no, it was like that. It was so cool. And it was like, it was on the hood, it was on the doors, it was on the back. Oh my god, I just want to see it again.
So, but I think the question was a favorite car. I was just kind of listing things off I've thought of before, just from being around it. And I sell Toyotas, so that's why I went to both the 2 Toyota cars. I had it in my head.
I know like little to nothing about cars. My philosophy is so long as it gets me from point A to point B in one piece, I'm fine.
Here's a bike.
I'm one of those guys. Yeah, I know, but I drive a 2004 Ford Explorer, and I'm pretty happy with it. Yeah, it's
real exciting.
Do what?
Ford.
Oh, Ford. Yeah.
Actually, you know what? There was that one. Oh, I cannot think of the name of it now. There was that really fast Ford that came out. What was it?
Fast Ford.
Was it a GTR? What am I thinking of? No. Is it the GT40? It was an older Ford. All right. We'll just forget about that. I've always kind of liked Toyotas, though. I guess one for me would be the Supra. Yes.
Keep going.
I would love one in white. A white Toyota Supra.
Let's see, we got 4 more.
Shrek is love.
Who wrote Shrek is love, Shrek is life?
I know you know what it is. It's not in here.
Of course he's not.
Frank even wrote it last.
Funny story.
I'm so sick of that. God.
So whoever did it was perfect.
Yes,
figure.
he was. Oh, also, he was drunk off his rocker, too.
Last night or
Oh, yeah.
still?
I don't know about today, but he was
A little bit of
definitely...
column A, probably.
Yeah, you'd think so, but it's just... It was funny, like, 4 months ago.
It was funny for 5 minutes. Here.
It's just that... never mind. Let's see. Why is the Trixie plushie wearing a dress, and where did it come from? Well, you got your own Trixie. You got your own...
No, it's not me.
You got your own question, Trixie. Fire away.
Well, the dress was already on her when I got at Fiesta Equestria, and well,
Boring.
I liked it. I bought it.
So I was actually with him when he was getting this plushie in particular, and he was like staring it down pretty much.
Staring it down. It's like,
So-
I'm gonna buy you. I'm definitely gonna buy you. You're gonna like that.
The natural salesman inside me came out, and I'm like, dude, this is like a once in a lifetime opportunity. You're never gonna see this again. Somebody else is gonna get it.
Very good at this.
This is your only chance, and he bought it. Now, not like the next day, same booth, there's a Coco Palmel, same class act. is what they were doing.
Seriously?
Yes, and he bought
Oh my
that one
God,
too.
that's awesome.
Long story short, don't get near me if you plan on saving money, because I will convince you to buy whatever it is you're looking at.
It's true. You could convince me to buy the things I'm selling. Well, that's the thing is, he sells cars, and I worked at a sports retail store, so I sell a bunch of stuff like football helmets, baseball bats, etc. So I'm just starting to get that salesman, that thing inside, that salesman thing.
Isn't it nice? It's so awesome selling things.
The biggest sale, you sell cars, so probably whatever you sold is like, okay, let me ask you that. What is like the biggest sale you've ever had? Like how much was it?
Made like about $2,000 off of a deal.
650. Kid just came in and bought a bunch of football gear, and I was happy with 650. He bought shoulder pads, helmet, cleats, athletic wear. I was like, yeah, I'm doing good. But then $2,000. Oh, okay. Oh, all right.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I don't do it anymore, because now I am actually a service advisor.
No, it doesn't make me feel better because it still happened. You can say I don't do it anymore. Okay, great, but it still happened. Jerk.
So, the reason why she has the dress, there was actually a Lyra plush sitting next to her that had the same dress on. So
Did they all have dresses?
I think those were the only two
I
that had
didn't see
dress.
this stand.
Yeah, it was those two that had it, and my friend John was actually the one who bought the Lyra one, and he just had to throw it in my face and be like, ooh, look what I got.
Oh my God, I remember that. And I saw it before you came in. I just walked into our room, and I see this giant, not giant, like just this good-sized Lyra plushie with a beautiful dress on, and I'm like, oh my God, Ross bought one. He's like, no, he didn't. No, he didn't. I was like, you bought it? Mm-hmm. He's like, you're gonna kill him. You're gonna make him eat his heart out, which he did. Okay, so we got 2 more. What is this? Ever heard of the MLP Pokemon crossover called New World, New Way? No, I'm afraid I haven't. Timer starts now.
What?
Yeah.
Clearly you heard of it.
It says, ever heard of the MLP Pokemon crossover called New World, New Way?
Well, now I have.
Yeah, about to say. It's like, well, yes, I have. Thanks to you.
End of discussion.
I don't really have anything to contribute to it, but if you want to talk about like crossovers in general, we can.
Okay. Well, but I guess we can turn it to that if we want to.
If whoever wrote this is cool with it.
Well, there's the big obvious crossover that a lot of people are familiar with.
Come on. What is it?
Okay, guess what? You know what? I'm just gonna let you guys guess. What do you think it is?
Doctor Who.
Yeah, there you go. Doctor Who. That's the biggest one.
Follow-up question is probably.
I think it's like specifically like the fan made stuff. I mean, Doctor Who's is in the show, but yeah. I know.
One version of it.
Yeah, you know what I'm thinking.
I know exactly. No, let's just go ahead and fist bump that. He and I are massive fans of Turnabout Storm. We love Turnabout Storm. It's what got me into Phoenix Wright, because it is great.
Oh, it's so good. So like the best thing ever.
It seriously had one of the most satisfying endings. Like, I'm not gonna say anything because I highly recommend you go check it out. It's a great thing. It's really long, but man, it's good. But I highly recommend you go check it out. A very satisfying ending, but completely like not pony related. But growing up, one of my all-time favorite cartoons was Codename Kids Next Door. Oh yeah. Oh. Yes,
2x4 technology.
Huh?
2x4 technology.
Oh yeah. Codename Kids Next Door was one of my favorite cartoons growing up. And did anyone see that movie they did, Operation Zero?
Yeah.
That is one of the most satisfying endings I've ever seen for anything. And Grandfather is terrifying. Oh my God. Shit.
Amen to that. Amen to that.
Yes. God, we really segue like crazy, don't we?
They're crossovers. I mean,
yeah. And you know, I've seen some really strange crossovers. Like, I never would have guessed you would have put that with that. Someone had combined, like, I read it, it was surprisingly pretty good. But 2 things that someone, because I used to frequent fanfiction.net, and one of the things that I stumbled across this crossover of 2 of my favorite games of all time, and I couldn't believe it. Someone somehow managed to cross over Silent Hill with Psychonauts. I don't understand it. It blew my mind. Huh?
You piqued my interest.
But yes, to me, Psychonaut, both of them, Silent Hill 2 and Psychonauts are some of the best games I've ever played.
Psychonauts was phenomenal.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
highbrow video gaming. You have interest.
You can actually get Psychonauts on PC.
On what?
You can actually get Psychonauts on PC.
Awesome. Yeah, it's on Steam.
I don't know how many times they've had it in a Humble Bundle.
Yeah, that's where I got it.
It's so great. Okay, so last one. If you guys want to do more refills,
I got
Yes,
one.
it
If I got one extra for us, if we run out of time or if we don't get any more.
we still got 20 minutes. We're good. We're actually doing pretty good with timing.
Yeah.
So, anyways, last one. Let's see what this is. Ooh, I like the handwriting.
That
If
is
you-
beautiful.
All I had to do was read the first 5 words. If you guys were girls in another world, what would your names be? Okay.
Did I say Trixie?
I was about to say, yeah,
Are we
that's the
talking about
lightning.
human names or?
That's the lightning round. You cannot be Trixie. So yeah, I guess now would probably be the time to say our real names to give an idea that Clayton.
Ross.
Elon.
What?
So
Your name's not actually Tracy?
no, it's Elon. Which don't worry.
Does anyone know how to spell that, by the way? Can anyone spell it? Not you.
It's in my phone, so I cheat. His name.
Okay, boys and girls, let's spell Clayton. K-L-E-T.
We went to Wendy's last night, and that's how. No, 2 nights ago, and that's how they spelled my name. K-L-E-T-O-N. C-L-A-Y-T-O-N. Is it really that hard? Clayton.
Clayton.
You know what it makes me think of? It makes me think of Klaatu from The Day the Earth Stood Still.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Huh?
Can you use it in a sentence?
Clayton is a very funny word. Yeah.
So anyway, back to the question.
What would
Clayton, Ross,
Elon?
Oh, it's not Trixie. Okay.
What would my lady name be?
What's the rule for that? R63. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So so basically that's what we're doing is we're R63ing ourselves, which sounds like
apparently
a skateboard move.
We can be in any world because it doesn't really context switch. So
I was just under the assumption it'd just be like this world. I was like, the only difference is we're just ginger bent.
Is Nolly a female name? Nolly?
Is now.
So I guess that would work.
Because that's my name backwards.
Well, what? Oh my god.
You shouldn't have even said anything.
Let me think. Well,
I can't hear sore.
My friend used to always give me a teasing nickname when we were kids. Since my name is Clayton, he always called me Claytina. So, and I'm not entirely sure. No, I know exactly. Screw it. I know exactly. I know exactly what my name would be because there was a guy who I've had people get my name wrong a lot. Like Clayton, it's Clayton. I've heard people call it Clinton. I've heard Clinton, Colton. I've heard all kinds of variations. I was like, you're so close, but you're not right. But one that just took the cake was this guy who legitimately thought my name was Caitlin. He legitimately thought my name was Caitlin, so I guess, you know what, in his honor, that my lady name is Caitlin. Caitlin.
Yeah.
So
Nani?
Nolly and
Lazy.
I suck, so I'm going with an easy one, Rose.
Rose.
Yeah.
Oh, that's rather clever. I like that. Oh, yes, please. Give us more. Alright, does anyone else want to do this? We got a ton of index cards.
Yes. How's this work?
R.
Huh?
How's this work? I'm in and out, so.
Okay, basically what we're doing is, all we do is we give you an index card and a pencil, and you just write down anything you want us to discuss about, like something pony related, like something from the show, from the fandom, whatever. All we ask is just keep it age appropriate. Oh man, we're getting some creative chaps over here. So if you want to go again, yeah, sure.
So while we're waiting,
all right. So while we wait, we got a breast new.
that guy doing the.
This is kind of what we got earlier. Best pony and why.
We had the best and worst pony.
Yeah, we have this.
Yeah, we had best and worst, and I don't like answering worst.
We have to actually explain why.
Yeah, it says best pony and why. Which didn't we kind of?
I don't know. I just made that. He just
hey, fold it up so we can just open it up. Otherwise, we'll just look. Thank you.
You'll be
You
doing
did
looking.
a best and worst pony and why.
That's what we're saying. Is like, well, it just said.
We didn't say why. We just said.
I know that was very
Yeah,
thing.
and why was on the card.
It was.
Yeah.
So are you gonna stick with the same best pony you had before? I know which one.
All
yours-
two of you mean all two of them?
Yeah, yours are.
Yeah, it's my favorite ponies are Rainbow Dash and Twilight.
How can you be so atypical Brony God? How can you like awesome characters?
That's why honestly, Little Pip. I've heard it. It was a comic I read, and it was as a Rainbow Dash fan, it was one of those things. It's Applejack and Rainbow Dash throwing insults at each other, and Applejack said something that made me go ooh. She called Rainbow Dash Hasbro's OC. I was like, shots were definitely fired. But then again, right before that, Rainbow Dash dropped a massive insult and just asked the simple question, who's the silly pony? So, yikes. So it was getting fierce. But yeah, the Hasbro's OC thing, that really stuck with me. It was like,
Is this why she's best? Is because she insults everybody else?
No. I just thought that was funny. No, the reason why I love Rainbow Dash and Twilight so much is because for me it's kind of like a conflict between the pony I'm the most like versus the pony I wish I was more like. Like, I have taken 11 different Brony surveys, and every single one of them has said, "Oh, you're Rainbow Dash." It's like, I just kind of expect this now, which I guess it does make sense. I mean, I love sports. I can get kind of competitive like that, but yeah, I love Rainbow Dash and Twilight. I love her too. Actually, the episode that made me fall in love with Twilight was Winter Wrap Up. Because
It's the best episode of the whole.
well, to me personally, I'm surprised we didn't get something like "What's your favorite episode?" But my favorite episode is actually Magical Mystery Cure. Love.
That might be a question later. Don't answer it yet.
Okay, well, I'll answer it again. But yeah, my favorite is Magical Mystery Cure. But
So, Lyra. Yes.
Lyras. He likes the Lyras.
Like the Lyras.
Okay.
Hands?
The reason
Hey Trixie, who's your favorite pony?
the reason why is because sometimes you get the craving for hands.
Oh God.
A hunger that only hands will satisfy.
Oh. We just got saved by the timer. Okay, let's see what else do we have in here. Can you read that?
Yeah. Actually, the last two words I can't.
I know, it's like, what are you, it's like, I read it as, what are you see in a pony?
What are you as a pony?
What are you as a pony?
Oh, okay. That makes a lot more sense.
I see it now.
Okay, it's like, huh? Okay, fine. So basically, we're just talking about our OCs, I guess?
No, not OCs. If you were actually a pony, what do you think you'd be?
Oh, Pegasi, no doubt. I love Pegasi.
Unicorn.
I guess I have to say Earth.
No, you don't. You don't have to give in to that kind of peer pressure, man.
Peer pressure. It's everywhere, man.
Why?
I want that shirt that says,
I don't see any peers anywhere though.
I want to make a shirt that says, I will never ever give in to peer pressure, but my friends do say it's pretty cool.
So you as a pony, how do you play guitar with hooves?
How does Strong Bad type with boxing gloves on his hands?
I feel like I should continue this with another question, another paradox.
It's a Socrates off. It's question.
This statement is false.
Oh no. Not this again.
5-0.
Oh, well again, you're talking to someone who has half a brain right now. So as far as I'm concerned, that's just,
So, if we have our pony sonus, I guess.
Sure. Okay.
Well, yeah, I'd be a unicorn, and just kind of look like. I've always kind of imagined it'd look like.
Lyra.
No, actually, like Big Mac.
Really?
Yeah, kind of like the same colors, and kind of like he'd be the stature of Doctor Who's, like the way those stallions look. Not like as big as Big Mac. Though.
No, just standard stallion.
Yeah, standard stallion.
That's
Italian squadron.
Standard stallion.
I'd be the regular Big Mac.
Oh,
Regular Big Mac.
The regular Big Mac.
with unicorn powers. Why not?
Sure. Okay. But yeah, like I like to think my my coat would just be like white or silver or something like that, and just a blue mane, and of course my hat. Gotta have my hat.
Why isn't anyone ever red and black? Be dark and edgy.
That's the thing. You gotta come up with the most epic and tragic backstory ever.
Because he deserves it. The seventh element of harmony.
Again, why is there always a seventh element of harmony with bad OCs?
The element of awesomeness.
Oh, Spectrum. It's Spectrum. Okay, no. This isn't Pony. Like, I have to ask this. We're on the subject of bad OCs. Please tell me you guys know Cold Steel the Hedgehog.
I don't. I'd like to know more.
Nothing personnel, kid. Oh, just go look it up. It is so epic. Oh my god.
What's it called?
Cold Steel the Hedgehog.
Yes.
Hag, not hog. Hag.
come on up here.
Yeah, if you want one, by all means.
Oh no.
Oh.
Hey, to the table. Sure. Does that works?
Oh, now I'll get
well,
better.
yeah. Okay, so we got 10 more minutes. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, that's not gonna do a whole lot, right? That's not gonna do much.
Am I dead yet?
Alright. Thank you. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh man. Handwriting. Yes, you want to tackle this one?
Yeah. It says, of any pony who should have their own episode, basically.
Get a.
Just to themselves.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
so basically a background pony getting an episode.
Yeah, and I love this dynamic. I actually hope it goes this way.
You know, I had heard something, I had actually heard something like that, and apparently,
Yeah, apparently the 100th episode is gonna be like the.
yeah, and I that has people constantly guessing, who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be?
The Fandom 6.
The Phantom 6.
Can we all name them off?
Yeah.
I wonder if we.
Derby, Octavia Bosbridge.
Yeah. Okay.
10 points for Hufflepuff.
Because I'm Dumbledore. Whatever.
Yes. It's 321? Okay, cool. So we got about... Could we get through all these?
So,
Possibly.
who would you like to see, Clayton?
Me? Oh, wow. I'd kind of like to see one with Vinyl Scratch, honestly. Like, I'd like to see some sort of interaction between Vinyl Scratch and Octavia.
Yes.
That'd be really cool. Because I think they also said, like, some background characters are going to get some pretty big speaking lines. Again, like, I really do not know. Because I'm one of those people who I am, like, incredibly excited for Season 5. Like, I am all aboard the hype train, but I don't go look at anything. Like I did with Season 4, where I went and I watched the Comic-Con San Diego clips with Apples to the Core, where they had the Power Ponies, Flight to the Finish, and stuff like that. I did go watch that, but I had not seen anything from Season 5. And I am incredibly psyched about that, so I have no idea what's going to happen.
I don't think it's ever going to happen, but I want to see a more dynamic relationship between Big Mac and the main 6.
Yeah.
I want to see what his input would be in their situations, what he would bring to the table.
That was something that happened in Pinky Apple Pie that, like...
And I'm not saying that just because Peter New's here.
No, I was like, he's going to come... I heard my name. You rang? Of course, honestly, I would welcome that with open arms, but still. No, the episode Pinky Apple Pie, it's a really good episode, and I really like it. The song is fantastic, but the episode
we have the writer of that episode here too.
Yes, we do. Which can I say that thing about Natasha?
Yes, I knew it was going to come up.
This fascinates me to no end. I had no idea. But did you guys, like, fun fact? Are we good? Are we good? Okay. Did you guys know that apparently it's the writers of the episode that write the lyrics for the songs and not Daniel Ingram himself? I did not know that. I thought he did all the stuff music related. So that exactly. Like I ran into Natasha yesterday and I was like, oh hey, nice to meet you and everything. And we just had a little chat and she told me and I was like, no way! I had no idea. But
you didn't even get to yours.
Yeah, Derby.
Derby.
Why didn't I say that?
That cold steel head jacks.
I know it did. I know. But nothing personnel, kid. It just says
Totally not a recolor.
Doctor Who's.
Doctor Who's.
How
So
broad?
Okay, how much have you seen? There's a lot of stuff in the fandom. A lot of stuff.
For like how much have I seen of what? Doctor Who?
Doctor Who's.
Oh.
We're talking in general.
I've
The
seen.
show only has them as Time Turner and normal stuff.
I've seen my fair share.
Okay. What about you? Yeah, have you seen it?
I've seen one episode.
No, he's talking about Doctor.
Doctor Who.
Oh,
Like
Doctor Who.
the kind of impact Doctor Who's has had on the Brony fandom. Not.
Like,
Oh, okay, fine. Not just.
I don't know. I'm not really a big fan of him in general. I don't know.
You need to look it up, dude. There is so much. Okay, it looks like I'm gonna just kind of discuss this a little bit.
Go for it.
There is a lot of Doctor Who stuff out there. A lot of Tumblr blogs and a lot of fan fictions, and I've pretty much anytime I see Doctor Who's, I start looking at it essentially, and they range from the actual like Doctor from the show, his iterations coming to Ponyville, as that iteration, like Matt Smith coming to Ponyville and being Doctor Who's, or one that I really like is his regeneration. And when he ended up in Ponyville, he regenerated and became the new Doctor as a stallion, basically. But I'm sure if anyone knows anything about what I'm talking about, they're gonna know about Discorded Who's.
Has anybody seen the fan made videos the Doctor and his assistant? Yeah, those are really cool. I like those. Yes, you've been holding your hand up for a while.
Have you been following the Tumblr blog of Ask Discorders?
Who, me?
Oh, him.
Yes, I do. I haven't. I stopped after Torchwood started showing up, and then there's this really graphic image with Lyra that I kind of stopped at.
Oh my.
Like violence or?
Yeah, I don't want to go into it too much.
Ooh, that's a cool pillow. Yes, 5 minutes? Alright. Yeah, I mean, like I said, my knowledge of it is still pretty limited. I'm really enjoying, Doctor Who so far. Like, it's really good. I'm just way behind. But, let me think.
Have you read anything? Have you looked at any Tumblr logs? Have you looked at any
I don't.
any art? Just art.
Oh yeah, plenty of art. Have I Doctor Who's ever?
Same person who does Discorded Who's does Love Struck Derby.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. Jitterbug Jive.
He actually does one more called Bedeviled Derby as well.
Really?
Yeah, it's like Discord Who's, but it would be Derby instead.
Is it the same person? I thought it was someone else.
Look, they are styling similar.
They look very similar.
Okay.
I could discuss that for hours. If anyone wants to meet me outside, we just talk about it. I got all day.
I'll be here all day. All right, let's see.
Probably the last one.
Yep, this will be the last one. Okay, so what are we gonna end with?
That's out of 3.
Best Ponyville pastries. Okay. Time starts now. Best Ponyville pastries. Well, I mean, for the most part, don't they have the same things we have?
I'd like to actually imagine, since you brought that up, that they have magic, and you can just pretty much make anything super tasty.
It's really giving new meaning to the idea of taste like magic, isn't it?
There's an idea that I've read once about confectionery being a type of currency, or something very sought after. It's kind of like, let's say, confections are synonymous to the English tea time.
Okay.
It's something that's kind of a tradition. They always have to have it, and everyone loves it, basically. So, I'd like to think that they take their cake very, very seriously. In fact, if you were to put a pony on a stranded island and they basically only had the very bare essentials to survive, then you give them cake, that's when you would see a completely different type of pony.
Yeah. It's kind of funny though, because like every time they mention Sugar Cube Corner or go to Sugar Cube Corner, I get this really big sweet tooth for it, and it makes me really want to go get something. Like for me, my ideal of it's not a pastry. My ideal of like a great dessert is just some cookies and cream ice cream. I love that stuff, like Oreo flavored or like a shake, and that stuff is great. But pastries, I keep it simple, just like a donut. I love donuts. I like donuts. Donut deal. It's time to chew flank and kick bubble gum and a ball and a gum.
I like cinnamon rolls.
Cinnamon rolls, yes.
Yeah.
Remember, powdered donuts make me go nuts. Powdered donuts make me go nuts.
Chocolate cake.
Chocolate cake.
Chocolate's nasty.
You know, I actually,
Ask you.
I actually did talk to someone earlier here who like actively hates chocolate, which is like, we're good. All right, wrapping up. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and start wrapping up, guys. Thank you very much for coming out to this. We hope you liked it.